Brewers log, July 11th, 2023. So tonight I got 6 gallons of cider racked, and I got 2 gallons of kombucha started. One, again, we made one is green tea and then one is black tea, or it's a breakfast blend, but it's a black tea. So the last 2 gallons came out pretty good, so we decided we were doing that yet again. So, and once I got those ready to go, because technically the green tea I made this morning as soon as I got up because it had cooled, and we boiled another gallon of water, or 14 cups I think it is and with sugar, and put tea bags in it. And then this evening it was cool enough I put it into there, and so it's getting started. So within either a week or 2 weeks that'll be more kombucha to use, which right now we've got quite a bit, so we may slow down on making kombucha for a while, but we'll see. So all 6 gallons have been racked, both the stuff that I made at the beginning of June and the stuff that I made on the 21st of June. Let's see if I can read that. Yep. So 21st of June. So all 6 gallons have been racked. You can see some of the colors here is that the brown sugars are very much similar colors. The turbinado sugars are similar colors. The one up front is a little bit darker, but I don't know how much of that is because it's been sitting longer or not. And the honeys look very much the same. With not tasting them side by side, I can't say that I could easily tell the difference of which was the newer and which was the older, because I know the newer ones, they were on the heat pad, and so it's right now 19 days, so almost 3 weeks, but they were technically ready to rack at least a week ago. They really stopped bubbling and weren't showing any signs of continuing on. So, but I would say they all came out about the same. They're as dry as I like them, so I'm, at least at this point, I'm happy with them. We'll probably bottle them this weekend, and when we bottle them, we'll do a little more side-by-side testing and see whether having them running on the heating pad actually made any difference to them. I know they finished off a lot faster than normal, but in just initial tasting, they didn't seem bad. This flavor tasted very similar, especially for the honeys. Is the turbinado sugar. That's the first time I've used it, so it reminds me of the brown sugar, but it's got a different flavor to it, and the brown sugars tasted very much like I expected, so there wasn't any surprises with that, so I'm guessing that's a good thing. But when we can try them side by side, that'll be a little better. As you can see, all my jugs are full up to the handle, or fairly close, because I noticed the one in the back I didn't get quite as full. But that's because I topped them off with a little more apple juice once I got them racked and all the lee out of it. So that should give them a little bit of sugar. So when I bottle, there'll be some carbonation in there. Though I figure at least half the bottles we'll put extra sugar in so that we know they're carbonated. And then half the bottles we'll leave uncarbonated. So that'll give us at least 6 different ways of trying and testing these. Is to see what we think, and I guess it's actually 12 different ways to try and test and see what we think of all the different ways they can go. So, but that's where they're currently at. Hopefully this weekend they'll get bottled, and I'll definitely set aside at least 2 bottles from each jug, or no, 4 bottles from each jug that I'll be taking to Helping Hops on July 27th. So that's what the main goal of at least the second batch was. And I think I'm going to take a mixture of all 6 of these bottles with me. Probably at least 2 cases, so about 24 bottles is what I may be taking. I don't know. We'll see what I get out of it and decide where I go from there. All right. So that's all for tonight. Hopefully I'll continue on and get some more going so that I have stuff to go after Helping Hops.